I want to make a video, so if you're wondering if that light bulb's any good, I'll show you how to tell real quick. One thing you have to have is to do this method, you have to have your door switch hooked up. I'm actually going to open the door. I'm going to use two hands so I don't knock anything down. Let me show you how to hook up your meter. Let me go grab the meter and I'll hook that up for you. Okay, you're just going to hook it up to your black lead, which you can't really see, but you can see this one has got a red wire to it. This one's got a black wire. Your middle's neutral. Use your black wire on these, especially if you got this is mostly for these top, where the lint screen comes out the top. They're pretty much all the same. This is usually your control side, and heat comes from the other two far. Anyways, you hook it to the neutral and to the power side, and then I'm just going to put my meter on resistance, and it's reading. It's got an ohm reading right now of 100 and looks like 100 and can't quite see if it's in kilo ohms or whatever. There's a glare on it, but you can see it's reading in 130 something or others. Might be ohms or kilo ohms. And so I'm going to set that over there and swing around to the other side and show you what's going on. So this is the light comes in on the door switch, and there's three parts to the door switch. I'm kind of making some assumptions here looking at this wire. This should be, the white wire should be the neutral wire, which that center one on that end we plugged into. I already checked out the orange wire is kind of a hot wire going to the bulb. I should have showed you that. I'll show you that on the other side. And the blue wire is typically like a safety wire, and so that would be to make sure the door switch is shut. So just to test it real quick, and then I'll show you a little bit more on the wiring. All I'm going to do is close this by flipping the flipper right there. Open and close it. So right now it's open. The light should be on, and I get resistance. If I close it, the light will go out because it opened up the circuit. So if I let go of it, it comes on and get a resistance reading. So that tells me that the light bulb is good. If it was like getting hardly any resistance at all, which I've never seen that happen before, but if it didn't do anything there, that meant the light bulb was burned out. So in theory, I shouldn't have to worry about that light bulb. Now let me show you a little bit more on this wiring. Get the white, the orange, and the blue. Swing back over here. And the reason why this works is, here's the back of the wiring. Here's that orange one, and that should go to the orange door switch that we looked at. The black one most likely goes to the hot lead there, and so this will make a loop. I'll show you here. See the blacks turn, that orange one's coming in here. It's going to loop around and go back on the neutral, and if you trace it all out, all the whites should be going to the neutral, to the center plug there. So that's how it completes the circuit, and that's why this works. Anyways, long story short, you should look at your wiring, and of course nothing's plugged in. You should look at your wiring, and typically here you can see the black wire there, and typically you're going to hook on the black, the white, take an ohm reading. If you got your ohms, you know you're in the ballpark, and then click the clicker to make sure it changes state on you. Anyways, just a quick video on how to test that light bulb without any power.